Welcome to NBA Basketball. This is 2K Sports bringing it to you live. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's the Boston Celtics going up against the Dallas Mavericks. And now, let's go to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. Enjoy the first half. I'll be back with more at halftime.
We're here in Big D, Dallas, Texas, and outside a lovely look at downtown Dallas, bright as can be, sparkling. 2K Sports brings you the NBA on a Friday afternoon. Happy to be with you with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. This is Kevin Harlan. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. First for Boston. And for Dallas.
This last summer, the Mavs asked fans to submit some redesigns of their uniforms for future use. Always kind of neat to see when a team and organization reaches out for the fans' input.
So Dallas will get the first possession. Dishes it to Powell. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Nice way for him to get started here early.
And, guys, hopefully a sign of things to come from him here.
And back to the Mavs, definitely a big move by them to reach out like that. Nothing like bringing crowdsourcing to the NBA and building a bridge, Steve, with your fan base.
Kevin, I had a chance to see some of the designs of the uniforms that were being suggested. Some pretty sharp-looking duds, but there were some other ones that were absolutely hideous. So let's hope the decision-makers in the Mavs organization pick some of the let's say the more clean-looking new uniform suggestions.
So it's Boston now. It's a three-point game. Brown gets a screen from Horford. Number 36. And the three ball is good.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. Getting out in the open floor and exploiting his team's speed is an area of concentration for him. He said that as soon as we get a rebound, we want to get it to our guards, get off to the races, and we want this basically to come down to a track meet. Sounds like we should be in for a wild ride, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. So it's Boston now after the made shot from Bullock. 0. And he gets it to go from the corner.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
Number 26. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And one of his other great qualities, Steve, is his quick trigger off the dribble. I mean, he can get his shot off in an instant, a nanosecond. Well, last season, I think, officially brought the immediate championship aspirations of the Celtics to a close. The 7th seed in the East, dispatched in the first round by the Knicks, the rebuild was on in full cycle.
And so it's Boston with it. Feeds to Horford. Six on the shot clock. The shot misses. The Mavericks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And there's the feed to Powell. Pass to Bullock. From outside the arc. No good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And back to the Celtics, making the playoffs, sure, but not like Steve back in 08 or 2010.
Well, this has been a phenomenal era, with KG and Pierce that is now a thing of the past. But look, they've hoisted a championship banner, very close to another. But it's just time to move on, and that's just the way it is in the NBA. These things go in waves, and the Celtics now in rebuilding mode.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Dallas moving the ball around. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Brown. Celtics trail by 4. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket. A big part of why the Celtics dropped so much last season was they weren't very good on the road. Ended with a 14-27 record away from home, which was by far the lowest of any team in the East that made the playoffs.
And the free throw, no good. And as you said, Clark, rarely can you win just over a third of your road games like the Celtics did and expect to make the playoffs. And had they played closer to 500 on the road, Steve, there was a good chance they could have ended up as the 5th or the 4th seed.
Well, and in the Celtics case, it wasn't their defense, Kevin. It was their offense that betrayed them when they went out onto the road. They just couldn't win the close games. And some of it was just age and injury. But so many of those road losses from last year just came back to haunt them, and that's why they ended up with that 7 seed.
The Mavericks shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. The free throw drops for Powell.
Dallas usually does well against the Eastern Conference, and even in a year when they were struggling, that still was the case. The Mavs posted a 500 or better record against every division in the Eastern Conference.
Back to Horford. Pass to Brown. With some arc, and he lays it up and in.
That's such a feel shot, that floater over the top.
Dallas leading by 3. Dallas did finish 41 up and 41 down on the year, with 17 of those wins coming, Steve, against the East. Not a bad mark for him.
And you'll remember last season, it was in March when the Mavs started gaining a lot of ground and kind of put themselves into playoff contention. And a lot of those wins that month came against Eastern Conference teams.
Celtics trail by 6. Zero, defended by Powell. Kicks to Horford. Shoots it up. And too long on the shot.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
They set the pick. 3-pointer. And Boston with the rebound. He feeds it to White. He passes to Brown. Number 36. Shot denied. The dish to Powell. Just 5 to shoot. Number 77. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, nice body control there. Narrowly missing the shot. Would have been a 3-point play.
Had a free look at it after the foul. Nice play. It's always strange to see how a team will react when they lose one of their biggest stars. Last season, the Celtics were thought to be dead in the water when Rondo tore his ACL, but they actually rallied and went on the winning streak after the injury. That
one is off. Well, Clark, as you said, with Rondo and the Celtics, they would go on to win the next 7. right after his injury, and overall, Steve played better than expected the rest of the way.
Sometimes that's the way these things go, Kevin. A star player goes down, everybody else kind of steps up, and instead of feeling sorry for themselves, they use it as a rallying cry. And all those role players for Boston really picked up the extra slack, and I thought they made a great push to end that season after the Rondo injury.
He hits the second from the line. Celtics trail by 7. He dishes it to Brown. Number 36. No good from outside.
He's jacked up a number of threes, but his accuracy has been lacking. Time to try. Oh, get it! Tell you what, he's not going to win any high jump competition, so it's a good thing he doesn't have to go too far to get to the rim.
I'm not sure he could, or any of us could slip a piece of paper under him when he takes off.
It doesn't matter much, though, Kevin, because he's such a big man. I mean, if he gets positioned, forget about it.
Excellent use of the screen that time. Williams has got his first 3 points of the game.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
He kicks to Hardaway. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Celtics trail by 6. Number 13 finds himself wide open and drills it.
Boy, this game is off to a terrific start.
No doubt. On both sides, high-octane offense.
Outside Hardaway. Fires the three. And that one's good.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Let's see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
Boston's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Back to Williams. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
This is great. Three-pointers going down quickly at both ends.
Yeah, it took them no time to answer back on that possession.
Outside Hardaway. Passes to Bertans. Fires for 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Well, Kevin, probably his greatest value lies in his tremendous three-point shooting. When he's out on the perimeter, it gives them the ability to really stretch the defense out.
And, Steve, he's earned a nickname that's familiar to anybody that's followed basketball, the microwave. There's no slow build-up with him. All he needs is one shot to go down, and it can set him off, turn him into a real scoring machine. He cooks with gas, not electricity.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the missed 3 from Brown. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Yeah, it's a physical game, and so far the numbers show that they've got the edge on the glass.
Oh, that's blocked. Outside Hardaway. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
They've been strong here in the early going, Kevin. Very effective from inside.
Like you were saying, going strong inside, building a strong lead here in the first.
And the confidence factor is a big part of that, Kevin. Taking that ball inside, you get high-quality shots, you get conversions, you keep pressure on the defense, and it just continues to build on itself.
That free throw good from Hardaway. 1:24 left to play here in the first. Back to Griffin. Guarded by Hardaway. .111 left in the first quarter. Nice ball movement by Boston. Fires from deep.
In building this lead, they've been excellent at not allowing any good second chances.
Dallas leading by 10. They set the pick. The pass to Wood. Outside Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 12. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Hardaway has got 8 points.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
Count that one.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
And Boston with the rebound. From midcourt. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 9. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
And they're really keying in on getting as many good shots inside the lane as possible. They're doing a nice job of not just settling for outside looks.
Yep, I agree. I mean, they're working it inside and doing it with intention and purpose.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, gentlemen, a quick turnaround for Jason Kidd from a player to head coach. Many felt he could still be playing if he wanted, but he said, quote, "My biggest fear had always been getting hurt and not being able to leave the game on my own terms." It worked out well for him, and guys, just like his playing days, always thinking a few steps ahead.
You bet. Thank you, Doris. And it's Green missing. Celtics trail by 7. Number 13, guarded by Hardaway. Right side, Green, and that one's good.
You know, as soon as that steal was made, it was over. That was going to be a bucket the whole way.
That's exactly how a turnover cost you. Even with the change in the starting point guard position in Dallas, the Mavericks did a great job, I thought, of taking care of the ball as a team. Turnovers were not a problem for this team offensively.
Gets it to go.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
So it's the Mavericks now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. From 15 feet away, good on the shot. Well, part of what you said about Dallas, about them having low turnover numbers, a lot of it comes from them having a lot of veterans. And Steve, the young guys they did have really didn't have the offense run through them.
Well, you could look up and down the roster last year and see a lot of veterans, and they were the ones making the decisions offensively for the most part. Part of having a solid offense, Kevin, is just having multiple players with experience who can take care of the ball.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Celtics trail by 11. 0, defended by Bullock. 0, cans the shot from the wing. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Dishes it to McGee. Pass to Bullock. Takes a three. There's the bucket. Good. Bullock's got 5 now.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
For Boston, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Feeds to White. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Gets it to go. White's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Mavericks leading by 9. The feed to McGee. Pass to Bullock. Kicks to Green. 6 to shoot. Number 26. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
You knew that at some point the window for the group of Celtics that had won a title was going to close. I mean, it was inevitable. But last year it seemed like they were going to go for one last hurrah as they added some depth and looked to reload for another run.
First free throw is good. And getting back to the Celtics and Rondo's injury, a lot of people expected them to start the rebuilding process. Ended up standing pat at the deadline, Steve, even though there was, it seemed, a lot of interest.
You know, you want to give that group, KG and Pierce and Rondo, you want to give them another run. And they had their last hurrah. They didn't get it finished. And now you start the rebuilding project. So a lot of trades, a lot of movement over the summer. But I like the fact that they gave that club one more run.
And so it's Boston with it. They trail by 11. Back to Horford. There's the triple. And again, Boston with the triple.
As opposed to the first quarter, they're doing a much better job from behind the arc here in the second. They're starting to heat up a little bit, percolate from behind that three-point line, and as a result, they're chipping away at that lead.
So it's the Mavericks now, following the three-pointer by Boston. Number 26, great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. He has 7.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
That's good.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Mavericks leading by 8. Outside, Green. Number 26. The shot is off, and it's Boston the other way. 0, defended by Bullock. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
He feeds it to Powell. That's good. He's got 8.
Guys, he's got the length to get to the rim, and when he gets there, you never see a clumsy or awkward finish out of him. Everything is smooth and fluid.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Dallas making a switch here. Poked loose. Outside, White. Nice ball movement by Boston. This one for 3, and the shot is good. He's got 12.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
And so it's Dallas with it. Following the three-pointer by Boston. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Horford's got the ball. It's rebounded by Dallas. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. The dish to Powell. Number 26. And the three off target. Celtics trail by 7. He dishes it to Horford. 0. Defended by Powell. Oh, what a great finish as he gets bumped on his way up. He'll go to the line and try to tack on another.
Well, the number one priority for a defense when you face this guy is to keep him getting anywhere from the basket because he's just so strong as a finisher.
And he gives them a terrific option in the low post every time down the court. Even with multiple defenders around him, he knows how to create a shot for himself.
Mavericks leading by 4. Passes it to Bullock for the 3, and it's good. Bullock's got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's really starting to get in the flow now. A nice groove. That's his second here in the quarter, after none in the first.
Brown kicks to Horford. Clock at 6. 0. The good-looking shot from the wing. He's got 17.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
For Dallas, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Number 10. Another 3 for Dallas.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
.143 left in the first half of basketball. He kicks it to Horford. There's the pass to White. Brown tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. They set the screen. Here's Bullock. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Celtics trail by 8. Back to Brown. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Brown's got 6.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Dallas has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Dishes to Powell. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of the game. Number 77. Another 3 for Dallas.
Tell you what, until this defense gets out and defends the three-point line, it's going to be a parade.
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a row from out there.
41 seconds left now here in the second. The screen from Brown. Number 36. The finger roll finish at the bucket. 7 points in the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
And so it's Dallas with it. Following the bucket by the Celtics. Pass to Bullock. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Another shot from outside. They're not attacking. I mean, going in and seeking contact like they did in the first one, I'm not seeing that.
Well, you can't play the score. I mean, you've got to play the game, and I think they've got to continue to attack. You're right, Clark. Got to mix it up a little bit.
And the first one drops.
Well, great focus at the free throw line. They're taking care of business.
That's exactly how you keep on the lead. 100% free throwing for the quarter, that'll do it.
Both free throws good from Bullock. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first half. It's Brown with the drive. The shot misses. Number 77. Can't get it to go. And we've reached halftime in this one. It's Dallas. They lead by 9. Well, folks, stay tuned for the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Fridays are made for basketball, and now, from the 2K Sports Studios, we're happy to bring you the halftime show. Dallas on top against Boston. They've done a great job closing out their defensive possessions, grabbing boards, great rebounding. And still in it, the Celtics hanging around. Smart decision-making offensively, great ball handling. They've been limiting turnovers. Thanks so much for joining me here in studio. Second half action is coming right up, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the game.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Here's Brown. To the paint. From deep. The shot no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead early.
They are really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
Yeah, not giving up too many second chance opportunities, which is always important. That's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's with them.
Yeah, but you don't want to do too much to get an opponent riled up, though, either.
Here's White following the score by Dallas. Back to Brown. Drills the three-pointer. Brown's got 9 points.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
And so here is Dallas. They're leading by 8. Number 26, light covering. It's hauled in by Brown. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. They set the pick. 0. And that one goes long. Mavericks leading by 8. Number 26. He's covered by Brown. Let's go. Buries the jump shot. He's got 9. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. From downtown, and again, Boston with the triple. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Bullock with the shot. Money from the wing. Bullock's got 12.
Well, there's plenty to like about him as a player, but, you know, one thing that really stands out is the quick trigger. He can catch the ball in space, defenders all over him, but, you know, in an instant, lets that shot go, and he is accurate.
And he's a great three-point shooter, too, especially when he lets it go from one of those corners. He doesn't miss many of those.
And Boston has possession after the made shot from Bullock. And that one's good. 20 points for him. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Number 26, light covering. Number 26. And Boston with the rebound.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Number 36. And again, Boston with the triple.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Now, I don't know, Clark. I think there might be even more defense in warm-ups. I mean, this is kind of embarrassing.
And here are the Mavericks now. It's a three-point game. Passes it to Bullock. Clock at 4. Fires the three. No good. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Some firepower, Clark and Steve, from this offense.
Yeah, Kevin, how about the air of confidence? I mean, they really look like they believe in what they're doing.
Yeah, a little swagger here from this team. They're in a nice groove.
And that one's good. Now just a 1-point Maverick lead.
Things are really tightening up now, guys. Their offense has become unstoppable.
Not sure where it was before, but better late than never.
Number 77. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot, he'll go to the free throw line.
A large part of what they've been able to do here is centered around his offense.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Celtics trail by 4. On the wing, Brown. A 3-ball. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Fellas, it's impossible to ignore what a good job they've done at the free throw line throughout the game.
And another thing that's obviously helped them here, guys, is how hot they've been from the three-point line. They've been on fire.
That free throw good from Wood. Both good from the line that time. Celtics trail by 3. Number 13. The shot's good. Brown making the play. 8 points for him.
I'll tell you what, the first half may have been a little slow, but both clubs really picking up the intensity here in the second.
I'll say that's for sure. I mean, things have really ramped up here.
And the Mavericks with possession here. Feeds it to Hardaway. Dallas, no good that time either. The Celtics have gone 7-9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. The Celtics making a switch here. Here's Hardaway. He's got 8. The pass to Wood. There's the feed to Hardaway. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And the shot is good. 18 points for him. Celtics trail by 4. Kicks it to Griffin. Launches it. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's a weapon they've been allowed to use at will today, Steve.
I'll say the defense has been ineffective trying to run shooters off that three-point line.
Mavericks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Hardaway with it. Down low. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time.
So it's the Celtics now. They trail by 3. Here's Griffin. It's rebounded by Bertinas.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Wood. From down in the low post, it goes. Now it's a 5-point Maverick lead.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
0 defended by Bertinas. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. The first one falls. Brown is checked in for Blake Griffin. Both shots good from the stripe.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
He feeds it to Hardaway. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
Al Horford, he's checked in for the Celtics. And Boston has possession. It's a 3-point game. Now the dish to Brown. Left side, Brown. He passes to Horford. Back to Brown. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. Brown's got 12 points in just the second half.
He is sizzling from the arc.
Dallas has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. There's a minute 47 left to play in the 3rd. Jacks up a 3. That's good. 12 points for him. Celtics trail by 3. And it's Boston with another. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Bertans. There's the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
58 seconds left in the 3rd. He dishes it to White. He kicks it to Brown. And good on the basket. Book it. Brown's got 20 points.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
White against Hardaway. Passes it to Wood. Back to Hardaway. The 3 gets the bucket. Hardaway's got 11.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the three-point line. That's 4 of the last 5. You got to run those guys off the line.
I agree, and the defense is practically giving them those shots, though.
And the Celtics with possession here, following the 3 from Hardaway. A baseline J, and the jumper is on the mark. He's got 10.
I tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
There's the screen. Number 26. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
0. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. Mavericks lead by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Mavericks leading by 5. Now the pass to Wood. Dishes to Hardaway. The three-pointer no good. Outside Griffin. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to McGee. Outside Hardaway. Number 77. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. 1 points in the game.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Here's Brown. One minute now into this fourth quarter. 13 feet away. Can't hit, and it's Dallas the other way.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Hardaway passes to Wood. Feeds it to McGee. Kicks it to Hardaway. Shoots, and it's Dallas with another.
Boy, the deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
And that goes for both teams, Steve. Everybody firing on all cylinders right now.
Celtics trail by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Brown against Hardaway. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Good. Brown's got 16 here in the second half.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Mavericks leading by 8. Outside Hardaway. He passes it to Wood. Backing down. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Hardaway for 3. And it's Hardaway again missing. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Hardaway has got 5 points in the quarter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, the head coach for the Celtics, had some instruction for his guys during that break. He got after them and told them to turn up the intensity, saying, we've put ourselves in a corner, and now we've got to fight our way out. Show me what you have. Let's see if we've got what it takes, guys.
Al Horford, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. The feed to Horford. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Zero. Nails the 16-footer. And he has 28 points for the game.
And he should thank the defense for those 2 points. Really, nobody paid him any mind there.
Mavericks leading by 9. Takes a shot at the elbow, and another basket for Dallas. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Back to Brown. Clock at 6. Lets it go from 11, and it's Boston with another. Dallas has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's the screen. Here's Hardaway. Misses off the left iron.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Number 36, and it's Boston with another.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
Mavericks leading by 7. Number 26, light covering. Number 77. No good on the 3. Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
For 3. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Boston Wood. Second chance shot. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
Boston making a switch here.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, sometimes it's contagious. Everybody starts to get comfortable and relaxed, and everything goes in the hoop.
Boston with the ball, trailing by 10. Brown fires. Yep, right through the net. Brown's got 6 here in this quarter. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. There's a good screen. Number 26. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
Now, here's Brown. Off the pick. Off the pick and hammers it home.
Well, that's a solidly executed pick play. I mean, it paid dividends with that nice dunk.
Exactly the result they were looking for.
Yeah, it worked so well. I mean, he got set, did not shuffle his feet. Really well done there offensively.
And so here is Dallas after the basket by Boston. An easy layup after coming off the pick. He's got 26.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Zero. And it's Boston with another.
He has not lost his focus today. Even when things haven't gone his team's way, he's still bringing it.
Mavericks leading by 8. From past the arc. That is good.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Celtics trail by 11. Now a timeout called by Boston. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession.
But that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Dallas leading by 11. Number 26, light covering. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Well, at least the defender got his money's worth on that one.
Yep, that was an easy whistle for the official.
The first free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. Celtics trail by 13. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Gotta love his burst. He is fast, man. Gets right to the rim.
Dallas calls timeout. They're in front by 10. 1:56 left here in the fourth quarter. .153 left to play here in the fourth. Number 26, light covering. Number 26. Dallas again missing. Celtics trail by 10. 0. Defended by Bullock. 0. That's good. He has 35.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
The Mavericks have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. There's the pick, and they call an illegal screen here.
He had pretty much played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's really the only time he's turned it over so far.
Dallas making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Now a timeout called by Boston. They trail by 8. 1:19 left in the game. .119 left in the fourth. 0. And it's off from three-point range. Dallas leading by 8. There's a screen. Six on the shot clock. Number 10, guarded by Horford. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. On the wing ground. Nice ball movement by Boston. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. There's 37 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And an intentional foul right there. And the Celtics making a change here. And that's an intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Boston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. 0. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, what a basket, and at the perfect time.
How about the courage and backbone of this guy? Wow.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Those are big free throws, guys, because now it becomes a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're behind by 4. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Off target with his 3. And they're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And the lead now pretty healthy after that trip to the line.
It's Brown with the drive. Count it! And now they trail by just 4. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Number 36. Misses. So it's an arrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. And as we end the game, we bring you our Jordan Player of the Game.